Good day, everyone. My name is Fanafikile Lephakha, and welcome to Refined Talks. Today, we have a special guest, a lady that I've known for many years, a lady with a special story, a very touching story that she'll be sharing with us today. I've known her for the past 8 years or so, and from the time I've known her, she's always been a lady of smiles. But there's something about her that made me want to invite her today so that she can share her own story, her own journey. Her name is Happiness, and she used to work for Love Life when I first met her. She was also a student at the Maluti TVET College here in Kwakwa, Free State. And when I met her about a few years back, there was something different about her. And when I asked her what was wrong, she had this to say. Hello, Happiness.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm awesome.
Okay.
Welcome to Refined Talks.
Thank you.
Can you just tell us a bit about yourself, where you were born, where you're from, your schooling, before we get into the real meat of the story?
Okay, I was born here in Kwakwa. Then my name is Moloi, like you said. But you mentioned a little happiness. And a fish next about
Well, you're always smiling, so it's fitting. Okay.
Yeah. So, I go let someone at Kwakwa, Kitlates, Spetlele, the 3 October.
All right.
19.
You're October baby.
Yeah.
Libra. Let me make you Libra. Okay.
No, I'm a Scorpio.
No.
No.
Okay.
Like, Kitlele ka di 23.
Oh,
But then
23.
pasa yari ka di 3.
We've taken you. Asabila Scorpio. All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then, where did you go to school and how did that happen?
Isa le ke kena skolo Makgalaneng. Ka dile Makgalaneng, ha ke tloa Makgalaneng ka ya Majara, ha ke tloa Majara ka ya Mamosa, ha ke tloa Mamosa ka ya Kwadi.
Oh, Kwadi.
Yeah.
So, mo went in matric. How?
Yeah,
Which year was your matric?
My matric was in 2007.
Oh, 2007.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hold.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I first met you, I met you when we were busy with signature poetry.
Yeah.
I met her when we were busy with signature poetry, and she was part of Love Life. So we had partnered with Love Life to do some campaigns where they were doing outreach to different target groups, especially youth groups, and we had poetry sessions called Signature Poetry, and that's where I officially met Happiness. And around that time, you were still this lovely, bubbly person.
Yeah.
And a few years after that, because I didn't see you for many years.
Yeah.
A few years after that, I think Kopalona Sitting, was it Sitting?
Yeah.
And something was different about you.
Yeah.
Can you just tell me about that?
Well, in 2007, when I was doing my matric, early February, nekina le pain. Like ke to like pamsise le zoho ka tlaseng. So I told my mom about that, and she said ke tla ya doctor. Ha re fihla doctor ha re fihla doctor kana ke ha doctor intjwetsa hore ke na le lesoba pelong. Yeah, and I remember it was on Sunday. Then aba fihla an romella manapo. Ha ke fihla manapo ba ntjwetsa hore ke na le lesoba pelong. So ban romella plom. Ha ke fihla plomo wa tseba he plomo like the technology so tsa bona. Then ba nkisa hard zoning. Sona ya reveal hore bonnete ke na le lesoba pelong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and how was that process for you? Just going
Whoa.
from hospital to hospital to hospital?
Whoa. It was hectic. And considering I was doing my matric, it was hectic. It was very hectic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you manage to pass your matric?
Yeah. And I got I got an exemption. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So you spend most of the year going to hospitals, but you still pass with an exemption?
Yes.
Yes. You should tell the kids nowadays something, because, I mean, they're probably missing a lot of that. Okay. And then after you got your results, what happened?
Then what happened is that ki ile ka ya unique. So immediately after I get the operation, so you can imagine hore motho nana o qeta ho etsa operation e kgolo hakalo, then the following year is Elemoto I Uniqua. So I failed at Uniqua. So I stayed at home for a year. Then in 2010 I went to Maluti. Then I finished at Maluti. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Maluti, what did you do?
Maluti Neketa Marketing Management.
Marketing management.
Yeah.
So in 2007 that you did the operation?
Yes.
All right. And then, no, because when I met you already passed the operation.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
which means you had your heart surgery done on you.
Yes.
What did they do exactly to your heart?
Well, pelwaka in a punyeile.
Yeah.
So bantshitse valve e nngwe yeo ba kenya peacemaker.
Okay.
Ha ke tsebe hore batho ba itse bana like how ka thola ba mamela e ntsola. Yeah.
So it's like a clock.
Yeah.
So you have a clock here.
Yes.
What time is it? I'm joking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what. All right. And then, so how does this work? Does it get replaced? How often?
Yeah, every 10 years, but ever since Kenya, like also be the possibility or nka Kenya e nngwe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then how often do you check?
Every month, mona manapo.
Okay.
Then go blomukia once a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So did you have any lifestyle changes because of that?
Yeah, my lifestyle changed because nekele motho a ratang. So so for a while, like neke sa bogalla like kore ke ne ke tseba hore le monhlaeng ke disetang ho nwa ke tlo bothola bontse bo le teng. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So and then a few years later, I meet you and I see something different about you.
Yeah.
And I was shocked.
Yeah.
What had happened? In which year was it?
In 2014, April the 1st, ke hane ke shapua ke stroke. So I couldn't do anything, like literally anything. I couldn't do it because sene se shapile ka right. So letsoho le loto di sa sebetse. Ho le ho bua ne ke sa tsebe ho bua. Ne ke sa tsebe at all.
Only guy when it happened.
I was at Plugambush.
Okay.
Yeah, ne ke checketse nkgono wa ka. And e bang ke sa fosi ke sa re ne ke tlamehile ho ya manapo motlatsatsi le.
Okay.
Yeah. Then nkgono a makala gidi se ke wele. Then a leka ho nthusa mo. So yeah, e belo re ke shapue ke stroke. Yeah.
And when you went to check up, what did they say? What was the cause?
The cause inele pelo yaka. Like ne ke nahana too much.
What was happening at that moment of your life? Cause
Whoa. What's about hubilele? Like Nikki, from that day, Kaki decided akore ho nka bophelo jwalo. Like we don't have many tomorrows. Yeah, so kinka bophelo one day at a time. Yeah.
right, so but what caused you to overthink at that time? What was stressing you?
Okay. Boys. Boys.
You heard it yourself.
Boys. And books, like
Okay.
I'm a nerd. Okay. I'm a bookworm, so nekinane too much hore ka o sana ho tla batla ke bala buka e itseng tsatsi la latelang ke bala buka e itseng. Yeah, so I think that was the cause. Yeah.
So and then that was in 2014 and was it only your right side that wasn't functioning well?
Yeah. Yeah, only my right hand side.
So how did you adapt? How did you survive that period of your life where you couldn't use, like, is it from top to bottom or?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The whole right hand side. Like, thanks to my family, and more especially thanks to my sister, because she wouldn't mind who nkisa toilet.
Wow.
She wouldn't mind who nkisa toilet. Yeah. And thanks to Dr. Bugs, may his soul rest in peace. But then Dr. Ew, lana durache, untusite, haholi sing hanyan, untusite. Like,
so, you doctoring how often? Like, what was the? I want you to talk about process ya recovery, how the stroke.
Okay.
With the heart surgery, obviously you recovered fast. That's why you could go to school
Yeah.
the next year. But now here you are, you have a stroke out of nowhere, and now you are being helped. How was that? Just explain to me.
Yeah, Dr. Bikes. Yeah. So
there's medication, any physiotherapy, any.
And I had physiotherapy at Manabo, but then they couldn't do anything because nekiamo no bamfa pampiri ki ngole like ki ngola makolompita na aka. Yeah, then that was it. Yeah.
When did you start officially recovering and you could see, okay, there's improvement? Because even your speech was affected.
Yeah. Nekisa tsepe ho bua, like I said, like because hana ke bua o no ka tlisa hlo ya hao, like molomong wa ka o utlwe hore ke batla hore yeah.
And then how long did it take for you to start gaining your muscles back?
In 2016.
That's 2 years later.
Yeah.
Wow.
In 2016.
Okay. Oh, I mean, I remember when I saw you with the stroke, because your face was sideways.
Yeah.
Right, and that scared me.
Yeah.
In fact, I couldn't believe it was you. Right, until
Yes.
I think I greeted you or you greeted me.
I greeted
you. You greeted me.
Yeah.
I was like, that's actually you.
Yeah.
You know? And honestly, even after we spoke and we parted, that stuck with me.
Yeah.
Right. So when I saw you later, I think 2 years back or last year, and I saw you were in this condition where you are now.
Yeah.
That recovery to me was astounding.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of people that get strokes that never recover.
Yeah.
So I just thought you were a young person who just had a stroke. I didn't realize that you had a heart problem.
Yes.
So when you explained the heart problem, I was like, oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
So the heart problem is the contributor to the stroke.
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
what medications are you currently taking, and what food are you not supposed to eat?
Well, dijo bana ba rekiske ka ja papa nahana fela. So like what's about ntho ke hlokometseng kore ha motho o when a person looks after herself or himself, like kimo asa recovering day, but then how we get it fela, oja fela, oja fela, like
Oh wow!
here I am.
So is that what happened to you?
Yeah.
But you know we can't be telling people that.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
Her words, not mine. She recovered, not me.
Yeah.
So in terms of DJ, you just ate everything.
I just did everything. But then what's about trends and le kajenu, like it's orange juice.
Okay.
Like orange, like in a little sabanyana bo. Yeah. So dipidisi tse kitinwa for beloki, wafarene, then panado, then Kalok.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do they do individually? Why are you drinking them?
Okay. Wafarene ke yona e ke tlo ino bophelo ba ka kaofela. Like la panado ke sa enwe, there's no problem. But then wafarene kore once ka imisa kore I'm just playing with my life. Yeah. Wafarene ya ke sanetse ke inwe, then le Kalok like inzezamelana le wafare. Yeah.
Bari yetsa eng? Like what's the purpose ya yona? Yetsa
Oh, okay. Like purpose ya wafarene, like e keepa madi a ka a le hantle
Okay.
gore a ska ba too high kapa too low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so e balance.
E balansa bophelo ba ka gore e balansa madi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Panado is just for pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. What's the other one that you mentioned?
The Kalok.
What's
Yeah.
that?
So like leona ke pidisi e nyane then e white leona. Yeah, because ke nwa high two ka letsatsi.
But they didn't tell you
Yeah.
what it does.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yes, no, 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 no.
Ke a
That's why I recover. I see because of that everything. Okay.
Yeah.
And then in terms of the normal things that you used to do before, because hey man, no papa.
Hey,
You know papa. Yo, you used to be like you were forward and you were forward where you were forward, you were active. That's who you were when I first met you.
Yeah.
So how did that affect you when that changed, when you couldn't be that person that you used to be?
What's about Kililo? What's it? Kore 2 nights is hardly killa. Kore ha ke hopola ka ne ditopo tsa ka. Ditopo tsa ka. Neke lla, but then what's about ka itshwesa hore what's about keng mashop. O so tlo phela ka bohloko bonana for the rest of your life. So it's better if we kamohela then ka ikamohela then ka heala. Yeah, ka heal.
Wow.
Yeah.
And in terms of friends, were you a person before?
No.
Okay.
No. Ne ke se motho wa bagotsi. Ne ke le motho eno ya hore like Fana ke a mo tseba. E fella mo. Ha ke no re Fana wa tseba ke best friend ya ka no.
Okay.
Fana ke motho e ke mo tseba. Yeah. And then like ne ke sheba hore ke mo jwetsa eng Fana. Yeah, because ngeske ka o jwetsa hore wa tseba like ke ntse operation ne se ke so ke stroke no ko sheba pele hore ana nka o tshepa na ka information eo na. Yeah.
Okay, so Kibota, because I'm wondering, did you lose any friends or gain any friends during that time? So because obviously it means that you didn't really lose friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What about relationships?
Whoa.
But I heard that. What happened?
Oh, a lot has happened.
Okay.
A lot has happened.
So I'm referring mainly with regards to the stroke, and did it affect how relationships went and all of that? So not necessarily the typical things that boys do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you got your stroke, were you dating anyone?
No, like I said before, like nekele hloile.
Oh yeah.
Nekele hloile neksa batle ho utla next ya lona. Neksa batle ho utla next ya lona. Because o tla go se ka re nekena hanne too much. Ka ho bala buka eitse le rona ka nkena na rantena na mfounela. So like neksa batle next ya bashemane. Kore I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. From 2014 April to late 2015 I was a virgin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a virgin.
Alright, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I just thought you were dating. Okay.
No.
All right. No. So you only started dating when you were recovering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even so, how was your confidence then? Because now here you are. You're not that free person that you were before, and you still have this condition now. You are speaking differently.
Yeah.
Recovery, also recovery fully. No?
Yeah.
So how was that on your confidence?
Whoa. What's about? I can say every man. Nekele down.
Okay.
Nekele down. Like le hamoto amfereya. Like I was like, otebe kore kisori ki. Then ho tla tswa ho motho hore o ntse tswela pele le nna kapa o nsia fela na. Yeah.
And most of them never tell.
Whoa. Bana ba ipatlela ntho ba ipatlela yona fela.
Okay.
Yeah, then after hore ba thole but yeah.
And how was that for you?
Then I told myself hore what's making ke bophelo bophelong kore o tlo kopana le batho ba right o tlo kopana le batho ba wrong, so yeah. But then I got like no ke mo keeper atla no ke mo keeper
ke ba tsa Limpopo na
ke mo keeper
okay.
no, yeah.
All right, so there's another young girl, another young boy who out of nowhere experiences the stroke. Maybe right now that's where they are. Maybe they're in the process of recovery. What do you have to say to them?
Bana ba tseba nka ba shotsa hore like ha ba ikamohele ba tseba ha motho o amohetse hore o tlo phela ka ntho o phelo ba hao kaofela kore the more o healing fast. Yeah, like because o ka se question ke tsotsa modimo, because like ke believe hore modimo ke ena a mpeileng situation eo ene ke le ho yona. So like bana beso tshepa modimo because like ke church goer, let's get a makala ke church goer, so like every now and then nentse ke rapedisa nentse ke rapela ke re ntate modimo ha sore ke a questiona, but then why stroke? Out of all the sicknesses that ke di tsebang, why stroke? But then hanka ba ka thola karabo ke ile ke itse fela hore I cannot question modimo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's very good advice. I really hope they are listening at home. I really hope that this interview impacts someone in some way, because personally I've never been through that. I've only seen a few people that I know go through a stroke, but mainly whole older people. So seeing a young person going through a stroke was quite scary for me, and I asked myself too many questions. So eventually when I met her again in a more recovered space that she is, I felt it was only fitting that we get to hear her side of the story. So right now, what are you? What do you work? What do you do for work?
Well, right now, I'm assistant educator at Mamosa.
Okay.
Then, kiba thusa ka Sesotho.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So here you go. I mean, this is a person who in 2014 had a stroke. Her whole right side could not move at all. But through prayer, through family support, and through accepting the conditions, she has recovered. She has become who she is now, and she's only growing strong. So where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Well, like I said, like ke batla go khutlela uniqwa ke lo etsa lengolo la teaching. So in 5 years time ha batho ba kopana le nna ke tlabe ke le Mrs something, but then ha re tlabe ke le Mrs Moloi. Well, not Mrs, Miss Moloi. Yeah.
All right, so you look forward to being a teacher.
Yeah.
Right, I honestly wish you the best of luck. I really hope that this story inspires you, touches you, or helps you find your way out of your situation right now. If you're a person who just experienced a stroke or knows somebody that experienced a stroke, please let them watch this and let them hear her story. I felt that this was a very touching story to tell, and thank you so much for coming to share your story. I know it may not have been easy for you to come out and speak about it, but and I really appreciate you coming to Refined Talks, to sharing your side of the story, and just let's hope that it impacts someone else out there.
Yeah.
You know, thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you guys next time.
Peace.